Right guys, Mark Crossfield here, more swing fixes coming at you via my golf app. Trying to give this guy some classic kind of grip talk here. Let's see if we can help this guy understand maybe some of the limitations or not with this kind of hold. Let's get stuck in. So what we see, classic example of right hand under the club. So even though it's not the best camera angle by a mile to send me a video on, I think we still see the key points. Right hand very much underneath the club, top of his backswing, we see the club kind of turn this angle. So mine would be more here. So at the top of the backswing, here's his turn much more kind of facing up to the sky. So that's going to reduce loft on the club as a general rule and have a tendency to make the club point more left of zero if you're not careful down at impact. But it doesn't have to, because you'll see as he comes in to hit the ball, we definitely see handle up, handle forwards. So he looks like quite an athletic young guy who can hit some good shots. And lots of golfers through history have proved that you can play really good golf with this so-called fundamental grip in what people would call the wrong position. The only thing I would be aware of if you are going to continue to play this way is it has some limitations. If I put that amount of twist into a club on a backswing via a grip, to hit my ball with a face not pointing left of zero at target, I have to either untwist, so use my wrist in a very unfunctional way. People tend not to do that. Or I can handle forwards, handle up hit. So I can still hit target, but what happens, this is an 8-iron, I've hit that top ball and it's pretty much at target, but it's gone half the height that I would hit a normal shot. So if you start, that's an 8-iron, if you start taking the loft off the club, long irons, drivers, you might find some limitations on height. Now, subject to the course you play at, you might find some limitations in your performance. Some courses will require high balls into greens and high shots over trees off the tee. So the grip, yes, could be looked at. Right hand could go more on top. See what that does to your club head as it moves around your ball. What happens for people then if they get that head less twisted on the backswing? They need to start feeling like they're locky flicking, as the world seems to call it, where the handle and the head catch up more at the bottom rather than this drag and lift. But I mean, I wouldn't particularly change that grip first unless you are struggling with a little bit of height, and sometimes for some people a little bit of kind of deviation control. You might want to calm that grip down. Interesting take on an interesting movement. You can play good golf like that, but it can hinder you as well. For me, it's more about understanding the limitations or not that technique uses, rather than, or can apply to a shot, rather than just saying it's fundamentally wrong. More of a discussion. Post comments down below, enter the discussion. Let's hear your comments, please. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for loads more videos. Find me on Instagram at CrossfieldMark, also on Twitter at 4golfonline. Find me on Facebook, Mark Crossfield. Thanks for watching. Post comments as always, and see you soon.